I work out by myself now, largely because of just circumstances. You know, I'm in the gym late. I'm in there late. Nobody else is in there training. Every once in a while, if I'm going to attempt something stupid, I probably would rather have somebody in there to spot me. But I've got things set up so that I'm squatting in a rack now, and I've got pins set in case something happens.
This is being safe.
Yes.
If you're training by yourself, you cannot afford to be stupid.
No, you can't, because that will bite you in the ass.
100%.
And you know, I don't bench that much anymore. And the only time I will bench, because my shoulders are so destroyed, I have to have a spot.
Yeah.
And if there's nobody there to spot me, because I've waited till 9:30 to train, then I don't bench.
It's not worth it.
So things are not ideal. Things aren't exactly like I'd like to have them. But I also have to reflect on the fact that I have now been training for 50 years. I have now been training for 50 years, and all of my PRs are in the past.
Yeah.
All of my PRs are in the past.
Anybody who dedicates their life to training, that happens eventually.
Yes.
You know, I still have I'm 40 now. I think I have a good 6 years of PR.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do. You do.
But eventually it gets to a point where you look back on it and say, okay, you know, I'm PRing, and then I get injured. And then I get injured. And then
everybody gets injured.
And then when the injuries start
that's the cycle.
Yeah.
Is the PR occurs, and then after the PR, you get hurt. And then you got to back off.
Yeah.
And then you have to make another run at the PR. And then you get injured, and then you back off. And that's the way everybody that trains heavy experiences their training.
Yeah. And then eventually it gets to the point where it's like, okay, it's just now I'm trying to stave off death.
Yes. It's a stave off death type motivation. And that's kind of where I am.
Yeah. And so you train alone because you train so late.
Yeah.
The days that I do train alone, it's because I'm training so early. You know.
Right.
Yeah. I used to actually do my my bench day at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I don't do.
That's when you're going to
5:30.
bed.
Yeah. I've been asleep about 4 hours by then.
So. You know, and again, like me working in a gym, me being around people all the time in a gym, that was a zen moment for me where I can go in there and I had one goal. I didn't have to talk to anybody. I didn't have to listen to anything. I could just get in there and do my job.
Right.
Now, with that said, I'm going to talk about something that's a topic that you've talked about before: training with your significant other. Right.
Right.
The days that I can, I train with Stormy. She is my training partner. She's that tribe that we talked about.
Right. No, and I'll tell you, that is, if it works, wonderful.
Yeah.
If it works, that's wonderful. But most male-female relationships do not tolerate a training environment.
Yeah, I would agree with that. We're in a unique situation. She respects what I do, and I think that's a big part of it. She respects what I do, and I don't come from a place of authority.
Right.
But she respects what I do.
You have to, if you're going to do this, you have to do this correctly. You cannot tell your wife what to do in the gym.
Exactly.
Because they don't want to hear that shit.
No. We find very proven ways to communicate, especially in the gym.
Yeah.
I do her programming. When I'm watching her work up to heavy weights, maybe it's a heavy single day or whatever. I'll ask her what's the plan today. I'll ask her what the plan is today.
Right.
You know, what weights are you going for? And then she tells me, and then normally I would say 98% of the time she says, what do you think I should do? Right. That's how we communicate in the gym, and we make it work, and it works well. She gets stronger. I get to train with somebody I actually enjoy being around, and that's a luxury.
That is that if it works,
Yeah.
I can see how it would be an ideal situation.
Yeah.
But for most people, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, and
For most people, there are complicating factors in the relationship that make my giving her advice counterproductive.
yeah, 100%. Yes.
Right.
And to talk about that, like let's be honest about the average man's ego when it comes to physical things. They
Yes.
think they are experts,
Yes.
even if they're not.
Yes.
Training a man who has shot guns before how to shoot correctly is hard.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's probably a real extreme example
It is an extreme example.
of male ego interfering with receiving instruction.
Exactly. And in the gym, the only way a man is going to receive instruction is if he's looking for it.
Join us this coming Friday for Light Day. Light Day is kind of we run off on tangents on Light Day. This time we're going to talk about, this isn't really tangential, is it? We're going to talk about training, and diet, and genetics, and bodybuilding, and how you look, and what you do to look better, and all of the little nuts and bolts that go into you improving your physique and your strength. Light Day. See you Friday.
Only on the Starting Strength Network.